What can we change? What can't we change? Wisdom is to know the difference because there's a lot of things beyond our personal territory of influence that we can't affect. And yet, a lot of times, a lot of people worry about such things. So, for example, nowadays in the government stuff, wow. In one way, the game is being played by, super billionaires playing at each other and going at power, lust, and all that kind of stuff. There's a certain part we can't change. And then that doesn't mean we ignore the whole subject either. No, there's certain things we can do and might be within the territory of your own influence. And so be wise. Like we say, a warrior picks his battles. Know where you can be effective and not be effective. So let's say, given the world situation, one thing that you definitely can do that would be helpful is, first of all, before you get caught up into blame and judgment and despair and all that's understandable, but that won't help. But before you get to that, kind of take a step back, breathe, and get re-centered. Okay, now once you're re-centered, you can get a bigger view of what's happening and know where you can be most effective to change. So let's say I know a friend who's a musician, a wonderful musician, and thought like, oh my God, I gotta start doing this and this and that, leaving his music. And I said, wait, you can do that, but maybe your path through life is to help the situation through your music. There's a lot of ways to help the situation. Like for me, I find like doing these wisdom sushi bites is the best way I could help by helping to raise consciousness. To me, that's the best way we can, because the fundamental problems of all the discourse and dissension and divisiveness in our world, a lot has to do with basic consciousness that we have inside. So if we can raise that, that would be solving problems at the core level, not just the symptoms, but really the cause of event. So in any case, each of you will have your own decision, but the wisdom is to really know what's within your territory of influence, your personal jurisdiction that you can really help things, and what is not. And don't get them confused. I don't want you to have to waste all your chi, beating your head against the wall where it's not effective. So good luck.